Would you spend the night? High on a hill overlooking Louisville, Kentucky, sits a structure draped in death, legend, and shadow. Welcome to Waverly Hills Santorium, once a place of hope for the hopeless, now a magnet for the mysterious. Built in 1910, Waverly Hills was originally a small two-story hospital designed to treat patients suffering from tuberculosis, known back then as the White Plague. But by the 1920s, the outbreak had spiraled, and the hospital expanded into the massive, Gothic-style, five-story building that still stands today. At its peak, Waverly housed over 400 patients. Sadly, but not all of them walked out alive. Estimates suggest over 6,000 people died within these walls. Some say it's far more. The hospital's remote location, surrounded by woods, was no accident. It was meant to isolate the sick, but maybe it trapped something else too. Now let's talk about what really gives people the chills. The death tunnel. This 500-foot underground passage was built to transport the dead out of the hospital unseen. Staff used it to discreetly move bodies to waiting hearses, shielding other patients from the growing death toll. Today, that tunnel is one of the most haunted parts of the sanatorium, and many say it's still echoing with cries from the other side. Visitors and ghost hunters report shadow figures, disembodied voices, cold spots, and even physical touches from unseen hands. Some claim to hear gurney wheels squeaking in the tunnel when no one else is there. And then there's room 502, the most infamous spot in Waverly. 2 nurses are said to have died in that room. One was found hanging from a light fixture in 1928, rumored to be pregnant and unmarried, a scandal at the time. Another nurse reportedly jumped to her death from the same floor years later. People claim to hear screams, footsteps, and see a figure standing at the broken window, staring out over the hill. Others report a little boy named Timmy, who rolls a ball across the floor to curious visitors. Ghostly children's laughter drifts through the air, despite the halls being empty. And a tall, dark shadow, known as the Creeper, has been spotted crawling along ceilings and walls, often leaving guests frozen with fear. Today, Waverly Hills stands abandoned by the living, but alive with whispers of the dead. A place of science, suffering, and sorrow. Now a legendary portal between the past and what still lingers. So, if you visit, watch your step in the tunnel, and whatever you do, don't go near room 502 alone. Remember to like and subscribe to Destination Discovery and follow our journey into new adventures.